Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is the second video I've made on Katie Joy. Before I get started, I just want to say, I apologize for the first video. I apologized for it several times because it was very bad, and I apologize again because this one's going to be very bad. No, the quality sucks. I'm not a YouTuber. This is the second video I've ever made. It's on my phone. My phone's a piece of junk. And the only other disclaimer I have is that I do cuss, so if you got little ones around, headphones would be great, or just wait, till they're not there. I don't cuss in front of mine, don't want to cuss in front of yours. With all that said, when I made my first video, I didn't really think that I would make another one. I already felt kind of weird making the first one, and I explained in that video, there are people, wow, this lighting is so bad. There are plenty of creators who cover this, and they cover what she has done from A to Z, which is very difficult to do because with Katie, that is a whole lot to cover. So I didn't feel right just kind of adding to that, dogpiling on that. However, Katie she really is just the bitch that keeps on giving. She does not know when to stop, and she keeps on and egging it on, even though there are many people begging her to just calm down, stop posting, stop doing this to yourself. She will not listen. So here we are. I do have notes this time, so if you see me looking down, it's me trying to be a bit more professional, organized. Yeah, so, where to start? Even with notes, it's hard to cover her because Katie is literally infuriating and laughable all at the same time. I actually wrote that in my notes. Like, literally, where did I put it? Yeah, she's, yeah, it's there. Trust me. But I really feel that way. She infuriates me, and I try to present myself as calm and collected, and then I get into it and I just get frustrated. So bear with me if you can. I guess that's the third disclaimer. I'm so sorry. But I didn't intend on making another video, and like I said, Katie just can't be stopped. She just keeps on going. So what she did the most recently, well, first of all, she doxed Creepshow Art. Now, I will link Creepshow's channel down below. She is amazing. But she doxed Creepshow and then went on to, I'm not even joking, send her an email basically saying that she was tired of being harassed by her and all this. Well, we're going to get into it. So, to start with, sorry, I got heartburn. I'm so sorry. All right. When she sent this email, when Katie sends the email to Creepshow Art, she CCs her YouTube manager, YouTube representative. I don't know anything about these people. But that just made it that much funnier to me, to a lot of people, because of what she claims in this email. So her first claim is that Creepshow Art's video, her one video, please take note, one video. At this point, I have made this week 2. I made one more than Creepshow. Keep that in mind. So she claims that her video is full of lies, full of, misinformation, which simply is not true. And I don't believe I've ever seen Shannon from Creepshow Art make a video at all with lies or misinformation. So I just want to touch on that and say, Katie, everything in her video, everything in all of these videos that's being said, it's coming from things that you have said and done yourself. A lot of these have clips of you saying and doing the things that they are talking about. And then you have people like myself who were subscribed to you. And let me just say I was not subscribed for long. I wasn't a big fan, but there are people out there who were and really watched everything. And they're just giving their experience and their opinion on their experience with you and how you treated them or what you did that turned them off of you. None of this is lies. And Creepshow definitely, she's an amazing channel. She did not lie. So now that I got that out of the way, which I mean we all know. Anyway, if you watch Creepshow, you know. Shannon is super sweet, super funny, and really to the point and on point with what she talks about. She's no bullshit. She's amazing. So, sorry, I'm reading notes. I'm kind of slow. And honestly, I've already recorded this video once. That recording was probably way better than what this is. But I got interrupted and I don't have a pause button. So there's that. Fully had to stop it and now I'm going again. So second, this is something else. Katie claims in her email that she's losing thousands of subscribers because of copycat videos made after Creepshow's video. First of all, Katie, she wasn't even the first person to make a video on you. Also, you're losing subs because of your own actions. People like me and many others are making videos telling you, I unsubbed before all this bullshit even kicked off. That's a fact. That's truth. Third of all, Katie said the exact same thing about Emily D. Baker. Just, a few days before she turned this all around and threw it at Creepshow? She was saying the same things about Emily D. Baker. Your video is, not truthful. I'm losing thousands of subscribers because of you. And I guess maybe for a second, Katie realized how dumb she was being and thought to herself, hey, maybe I shouldn't piss off this other attorney. So that led to instead just going after Creepshow art. Simply not true. You're losing subs because of your own actions. People are seeing these videos, yes, and it may change their opinion of you, yes. However, that is because they're seeing what you have done. They're seeing things you've said, what you've done on Twitter. Like, it's you, Katie. It's you. Okay. So, in this email, Katie admits to doxing Creepshow art. Now, let me say, Katie says it was an accident. She didn't mean to. She was simply just sharing these tweets and this information because she wanted to help someone who was going to make a video exposing Creepshow art. That is her excuse or her reasoning. I found this quite funny. First of all, I think Katie's full of shit. Spoiler alert, I think she did it on purpose. That is my personal opinion. I think some of the things that a lot of the things that Katie says and does are stupid, but I don't believe she's actually that stupid. She knew. In my opinion, she knew. But here's my thing. If, in fact, Katie, you were planning on giving this information to a creator to make a video about Shannon, why was this not done in a personal DM to that creator? Instead, this was linked and shared in another creator's, which was Unirock, if you don't know, which I'm sure everybody knows. If you're here, you know. But it was shared in his live stream. Let that take a moment. It was shared in another creator, not related to that live stream where everyone could see it. So your argument there, oh, it was an accident, but I was trying to help someone. No. So there's that. Now we're on page 3 of my notes. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Yeah, I got notes about that. Oh, yeah. I had touched on this. It's hard to remember what I said when I recorded this first and what I'm saying now. Bear with me. So one of the things I wanted to say when talking about her accusing Creepshow of lies and misinformation, Katie, if you're here, if you're hearing me right now, what the hell do you do in your videos? Come on. Like, I've tried so hard to stay calm. And I will say, in the first time I recorded this, I was a lot more put together. But what the hell do you do, Katie? You state all your opinions as fact, which in turn, most of your opinions are just misinformation, and you lie. You lie. So that's what you do. So don't go calling out other people for lying, especially when they're not actually lying. It's stupid. You look stupid. Just stop it. So the next part really got me. Katie even had the balls, the nerve, the audacity, the balls to tell Creepshow, don't share this email. Don't make this email public, because then YouTube will know you don't want to work with me behind the scenes. I think that, first of all, in my own opinion, Katie knew that everything she was saying and putting in this email was bullshit. Like, absolute bullshit. And she used this as some type of power move to try to shut Shannon up, except for Shannon is not stupid. We're not stupid. Quit acting like no one around here sees what's going on. And I wonder, sometimes I just personally wonder, does Katie not see this? Is she that dumb that she thinks that you can just type up an email and CC a manager and then it's like official business? Like, Shannon, you better take it seriously now. No. So Katie loves to pretend to have some type of power or authority over people, when in fact she doesn't. Because what she does is so fucked up, she can't say anything to anyone else. And the fact that she targets people who aren't doing anything wrong doesn't help her case at all. The last thing mentioned in the email is something that I wanted to make an entire video on, but I don't know if I could get through it without literally just losing my shit, because this is, in my opinion, the most infuriating situation when it comes to Katie. And I mean, honestly, I could go on and on and on, but I'm gonna reel it in, and I may make another video just to get it all out. But all right, sorry. You know when someone pisses you off so bad you can feel it in your chest? I just smacked the microphone. Sorry. But you know what I'm talking about, like, just pisses me off. So she mentions that one of the so-called lies or pieces of misinformation in the Creepshow's video, which has also been shared in many other videos, including Katie's. One of those pieces of information was her calling a child a brat. Now, I will explain only pieces. This child was a child who came forward claiming that she had been sexually assaulted. There was a video, it blew up. I'm sure everyone here knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm not going to get into all that. It is an extremely upsetting and fucked up situation. So, what happened is, well, first of all, let me tell you this. Katie put this video clip that everyone's using, the same one that Creepshow Art used, talked about, whatever. Katie put that in her own video to use as proof that she didn't call the girl a brat. She plays the clip of her calling the girl a brat to prove that she didn't call the girl a brat. I can't even make this shit up. This is facts. So here's the thing. when this went down, this is what happened. Katie was in a live talking about the case with this little girl. She was already bordering on the stance of not believing everything because, Katie's not like other creators. She's out of the box. She has a differing opinion, which is, it's fine. But Katie, let me just tell you this. If everyone on YouTube has this opinion and is kind of getting together, and I mean, people that don't even like each other are agreeing on a situation, maybe you should take that in consideration. Maybe it's not a bandwagon thing. Some shit that happens in the world is just fucked up, and people agree that that shit is fucked up. But anyway, she's in this live stream, and someone comments that they think that she was, or that they had thought while watching the video, because they're talking about their opinion on watching this girl's video, or the video that's put out with this girl in it, that she was just being a brat. Katie reads the comment. Oh, thought she was just being a brat. And then she stops and she goes, yeah, part of me just thought she was being bratty. So because she's saying, I was just reading a comment. They called her a brat. They did it. I didn't, no, that wasn't me. They did it. Except for Katie. You stopped and then you said, yeah, part of me thought she was just being bratty. If you're talking about the actual word, no, you didn't call her brat. You called her bratty. Then you went on to say, well, I just kind of thought she was being bratty and wanted to stay with her dad, and she was just throwing a fit. That is why people are pissed off with you, Katie. Not because you said the word brat. We can tell that you're reading a comment. It's what you said after that. And then she goes, and I said she was a victim so many times. Yeah, you did. You said, oh, well, she's either a victim of the SA that she's claiming, or she's a victim of her dad who's convincing her to say all this. Katie. If you are saying that you believe that the dad put this in her mind, then you are saying that what she said when she claimed she had been sexually assaulted was untrue, which means that you are calling this girl a liar by saying that her story isn't true. Pisses me off. And it pisses me off so much. Matter of fact, I may end up making another video and you may hear some of these things again. My child was hurt in the same way. My in-laws had tried to say that I made it up to use it as an excuse to get up out of my living situation. I take this shit personally. So I'm not trying to get into all that right now. I may make a whole different video about how she handled that whole situation and that whole case. But I had to say all that because saying that Creepshow used this clip and told these lies that I called a girl a brat and I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Plain and simple. So, with all that said, I'm sorry that this video was not as put together as I had hoped. Like I said, I recorded it once. It was a bit better than what I did last time. But just doing it second time, I think I was already frustrated from talking about her. She is so infuriating. Make sure I didn't miss anything in my notes. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I had planned to say that, I don't know if I plan on making any more videos. I didn't set out to become a drama channel or become a YouTuber, although I have a really cool name. Channel name's awesome. And my daughter is actually working on making mommy an intro, so I may have to make another video or two so I could use her intro. I don't know how none of that works, actually. But I just wanted to say, I don't plan on, if I do come back and I do make some videos, I don't want them to all be about Katie. There are so many amazing creators covering this right now, and they deserve all the views, all the credit, all the likes. I'm just here letting emotions out and calling out her bullshit because she won't stop. And I feel like if you're not gonna stop when people who care about you are begging you to stop, then you deserve to have all these videos made about you. That's just how I feel. My opinion. So, with that said, if I come back and make any more videos, I'm gonna try to have them not be about Katie. However, I may make that one going into detail about the child in the case because how she handled that was absolutely disgusting. And if there's nothing else that lives on after this about Katie, I hope that people remember that. And there's so much more. I hope anyone watching goes and really watches some of the videos I've been watching, and I may link some below. But yeah, I'm sorry, I get so heated. I really want to say thank you for watching this, and if you watched my first video, I I saw I had 3 subscribers, and I have 24 views on my first video, and I was so excited. I ran and I told my daughter, and she's like, "Yeah." But I appreciate it. So if you watch this one, thank you. And if I make any more and you watch those, thank you. And um, to my 3 subscribers, what up? Thank you for subscribing. It means a lot. That's really cool. Um, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.